Welcome to A1R Psychic Radio. I'm Susanne Marie, and I will be your host for a little while. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you are getting the calls in. So if you want some readings tonight, you can. And I hope that we can do some really good readings tonight. I'm looking forward to it. So, yes, I'm a clairvoyant, and I see past, present, and future. And I'm also a light trance medium. So I do speak to past loved ones. I am, blah, blah. I am on psychic-paths.com, and you can reach me there or just check me out. And I'm on Psychic Paths on Facebook. And you can email me if you would like a private session with me. I am in Minnesota. I'm in central Minnesota. And all that information is on my website. So, yeah, every Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm here. And I love taking the calls. So, something that came to me from Spirit just before the show was that there is faith and there is hope. And I'm not talking in religious construct. I'm speaking of faith and hope as in daily living, as in human nature. And I think that hope is faith in action. And during this time of the season change, no matter what continent you're on, there's changing going on. And I'm just hoping that along with love and kindness, that you carry some hope and faith inside, because change is always possible. I believe in miracles. I believe that the mind is the strongest instrument for life change, drawing on positive energy, just like electricity. What you attract is what you carry in your mind. And to me, that's fascinating, and that's a miracle. I would like to see some people try that, to stay positive for a day or so and see how that attracts positive. So yes, and then the change. So we've all been through a very rough couple of years, and change seems to be constant, like a flowing river. And it's bound to happen no matter what's going on in the world. Personally, we all seem to be going through those changes too. And I just want you to be patient with yourself and kind to yourself. Tanya in North Carolina. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Hanging in there. What can I help with tonight?
I'm just wondering about my relationship.
Okay. Hang on a minute. Let me see what Spirit has to say.
Okay.
Okay, so what Spirit is telling me and showing me is that you are in a relationship. It's been for some time, and no matter what's going on, you guys are kind of stuck with each other. There's a undercurrent in your relationship of commitment. Does that resonate?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, even when you're crappy to each other, you don't have to worry about each other like stepping out and saying bye. Very, very devoted to each other. Let me see about him. Okay, at first I seen frustration, and there's anger with that. There's a frustration going on, but it's not with you. But he's having a very hard time shaking it. Spirit says that when this started, he could take a break. I mean, he could, think about it and then let it go for a little while. But now it's weighing heavy on him.
Right.
See what happens. Is he wanting someone out of his life? Not you, but...
Not really sure.
Okay, because it seems like he can't wait till so-and-so gets out of the way. That's what I'm getting.
Okay.
See. So as far as he's concerned, he's going to be upset. He's going to be angry, or frustrated, and it's going to be a little while, like a month, and it's not going to change anything. This doesn't change anything. That he's having these feelings, they're just coming out. What I do see is there will be a change for him where he will feel relief. He will feel like there's a difference happening. Spirit is saying that he has a temper.
Yeah.
And it hurts you because you are sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how long you've been together, you are still a very soft-hearted person. I hope you don't take that too personal, because whatever's going on now is not to do with you.
Okay.
So Spirit says too that you're crying for something else too. You're crying, and it doesn't have to do with your relationship.
No.
I'm looking into Spirit. Do you have older children or adult children?
Yeah. I have adult children.
So I'm sensing that one of them is going to make you cry. I think they're just going to go out and do something stupid, or they're going to have a teenager fit.
Right.
And it feels like a temper tantrum.
Oh, yeah.
Is there, do you have a child that has brown wavy hair?
Yeah. It's like a light brown. It's really a sandy blonde, more or less.
That's the one I see. And Spirit wants you to know that he's going to be okay. He's going to work some things out. It seems like he's starting to try to figure out who he is, and he's not going to do it in a calm way. He won't be reading books. He's going to be out there living. And so I hope that you quickly cry and get it over with, and realize that he doesn't mean to hurt you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there any other question you want to ask?
I don't know. I've been trying to get my disability for a while too, and I don't know.
Let me
It seems
see.
it's not my favor right now.
It seems to be where you are. It seems like a backup. The federal government is very slow, but it seems what state
Right.
you're in is very, very, very slow. Um, do you have an attorney?
Yes.
He's going to make it work faster for you. I do sense it around the corner. I sense it maybe three to 6 months. But this is the fastest it can go, even though your attorney's working on it.
Right.
And it's something to do with where you are. It's just, it seems like they're not ever efficient, and that's on top of the federal government.
Right.
But just be patient, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
You too, Ann.
So, here we are again, and I'm waiting for another caller. Okay, Beatrice in Fort Worth.
Susanne?
Hello.
Yes.
How are you tonight?
Good. How are you doing?
Hanging in there. What can I help with tonight?
I can hold on, okay. Well, I just wanted, my mom and my aunt passed away recently, and I just wanted to know if they have like a message or anything.
Okay. Hang on, let me see what Spirit says.
I'm sorry?
I'm seeing what Spirit says now. See what they have to say. Can you hear me?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay. They passed recently?
Yes. Well,
One of them.
I'm sorry?
I sense that one of them passed recently.
Yes, my aunt.
And the other one is your mother?
Yes, she passed a year ago.
Okay. She comes forward and she's from the School of Hard Knocks is what I'm getting. Tell me if this resonates. She's a tough cookie. She's been through some stuff. She's got a tender side, but it seems like she had to work at what she got in life. Does that resonate? And she seems kind of young. To me, she's looking young. Maybe in her late 50s or 60s.
Yes.
Do I have the right person?
Yes, she passed away when she was 55.
Okay.
Go with them.
Is there something that connected her to a freeway or a road? Because she's showing me a freeway. Is there someone
the younger one?
Your mom.
About a freeway?
Yeah, she's showing me a freeway. Is there somewhere she wanted to go before she passed away?
She wanted to come back home.
Okay. That's what she's telling me then. She's showing me she wants to go somewhere and it didn't happen.
Yeah, she had left to Minnesota and she wanted to come back home and she ended up passing over there.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
So do you have a sister?
Yes, I have two.
Okay, she's showing me another lady, and she says she's your sister, and she wants all of you to know that she greatly misses you, and she loves you, and she didn't know it was going to be so sudden. It seemed like she thought there was an illness, and she would get over it. She thought she had an illness. She thought she had to get over some kind of an illness. And she ended up passing away instead. But she said that she didn't think that she would pass so quickly or pass at all. She had plans, so she's saying that she loves you guys and she still hangs around, both of you or all of you. She keeps showing me one in particular, a sister. She started showing me something else too.
Like?
Do you have, is it a chair? Maybe a rantan chair, or a rocking chair? Some kind of furniture you have in your house that that isn't a normal chair. It's like a rocking chair or an old-fashioned chair. She says she misses it. She misses it.
She used to rock my son on it.
She's missing it. But she is around you and she loves you and she's always there. All you have to do is talk to her and she's automatically with you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Just if she has a message for my little boy.
Okay, hang on. She's saying he's such a big boy and he's such a good boy. And I don't know if she raised boys, but she wanted to see him grow. She wanted to be a part of that. She wanted that experience, but she's also watching over him. Okay, so what he feels is he feels like someone's playing with his hair. And I think he does the actions of it, like kind of rubbing his head. That's his grandma. She rubs his hair.
His hair?
Yeah, she rubs his head. And he can feel it, and so he rubs his hair. Yeah, she's very, very connected.
Yes, he used to be so attached to her. And he doesn't like to talk about her, and I know he misses her, but I tried to talk to him about her and stuff, and I thought she was gonna like grow old to watch him grow.
That's what she wanted. But when you see him rubbing his hair, maybe that's a good time to start talking about your mom.
I tried to, but he kind of ignores, like he didn't change the subject or like walks away because he doesn't like to talk about her. And he was
Well,
really close. Like,
just let him know that when he does want to talk, you're there, and maybe you can start talking. Maybe you can start
yeah,
reminiscing.
I tried to
That
talk
might
to
help
him and
him.
always tell her that she loves him and like that she's always gonna be with him and stuff. But he just tries to like avoid the conversation.
I think it'll happen in time. I think he's healing in his own way, and he's the angels are with him, spirit is with him, his grandma's with him. Um,
Does my aunt have any messages?
no, I think it's been too soon.
She
I
what?
think it's too soon. It's too soon
It's
of
too
her
soon.
passing. Yeah. Um, but your son's remarkable. Is your son an Aquarian? Was he like born in February?
My daughter, she was
Okay.
born in December. My
He
little
just
girl,
got, he's got such an energy of the explorer and truth and justice, and that's going to be something to watch get older. Um, your daughter is at an age um, where she's very, very self-absorbed. Um, she's really thinking about what she wants for herself, and she's still trying to find out her feelings and her thoughts and how to coordinate them. Not that she's, got a problem, but it seems like I would guess from what Spirit says, she's going to be a thinker. Um, I would even say she may grow up to be a scholar because she likes to process information, but she's not
she
letting
what?
go of her. She likes to process information. She doesn't let go of her feelings. She's not messing with her feelings, but she likes to think. Maybe that's her safe spot, but she does love to think. So she's got a good future. And so does your son. You've done good. You're doing good.
Thank you. I try my best.
It's work being a
Yeah.
parent.
Huh?
It's work being a parent.
Yes, it's working hard, especially when one's already out of my house and I still help him out.
Mm.
But yeah,
Well, you're
I'm sorry.
doing good, and you're doing good, and Spirit wants you to know you're doing good, and your grandma's with you, and maybe in a few months you can call back on the radio show and get another reading for your aunt.
Okay, but I have to
Um,
wait until because she just passed in April, so I have to wait like after a year.
I think so, but I sent stuff, but I want to be accurate. I'm not going to I'm not going to do a half crappy job, because I feel like I can't be the clearest. Do you know what I mean? I
But
want
it's
to give
my
you accurate.
oh, the main thing is I just want to know if my mom's at peace and she's with my brother-in-law and my grandpa and my uncle.
Absolutely, and
Sorry.
absolutely, and it looks like they have a camp out. There's something about a camp out. Like the going out and having an RV, or it just seems like they're talking, and they're outside and they're camping. That's the kind of scenario they're giving me. And they're all saying all at once, it's due to your grandpa.
My grandpa?
He must have liked camping or hunting or something, because they're all out there for him.
Oh, I don't know. My grandpa passed away when I was real small.
Oh.
And my dad, he died too, but I've never was much close to him. So I don't know what grandpa or what.
They're all
was
with
a
you.
very adventurous person.
They're all with you, even when you don't have a solid connection. You have family connections. And even though your father wasn't there, he still is connected to you, okay?
Okay.
You just talk to them just like they're sitting in the room, and they will listen. I promise.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling, and it was an honor to read for you tonight.
You too. Thank you very much.
All right. You have a good evening. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Well, that concludes another show. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for the callers. I love being here every Wednesday. So I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.